Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be understanding applications of Euler's method. So we're going to be analyzing some examples where Euler's method can be very useful. And just to recap, Euler's method is approximating quantities of a graph. And that is any point within any graph. So, for example, let us try to estimate the square root of 16.09. And to estimate this, well, what function is this a part of? Well, the function that it's a part of is f of x is equal to the square root of x. And think about why this is true. Because for any input of x, we will get any point on this function. And what is Euler's method used for? Euler's method is used for approximating points on graphs. Therefore, we want to approximate the points on this function, square root of x, when x is equal to 16.09. And that is what Euler's method is used for. So with this, we know we need to find the derivative of this function in order to apply Euler's method. So what is the prime of square root of x? Well, by the power rule, that will be 1 over 2 times root x. And now we are ready to have the foundations and begin our application of Euler's method. And the quantity that we're trying to solve for is f of 16.09. Remember, what is f? F is the square root of x. And the application of x is 16.09. The quantity that we're trying to solve for is approximated by f of a. Well, what is f of a? F of a is a nearby quantity to this point when x is equal to 16.09 that can be easily solved for. And what is a point or the input of x that is near the square root of 16.09 and easily solvable? Well, that is the square root of 16, which is equal to 4. Therefore, f of a in this case will be equal to f of 4, which in this case is equal to 4. And with this, what is f prime of a? Well, we know that a is equal to 4. So what is f prime of 4? Well, we just simply apply it into a derivative, and we see that f prime of 4 is the same thing as 1 over 4. And with this, we can substitute. What is f of a? F of a is equal to 4. Plus f prime of a, which is equal to 1/4 times b minus a. And what is b? b is 16.09, while a is equal to 16. So the square root of 16.09 can be approximated by this quantity. And to simplify this, we get 4 plus 1 over 4 times 9 over 100, which is the same thing as 4 plus 9 over 400. And whatever this comes out to will be the approximation for the square root of 16.09. And think about if this is reasonable, because the square root of 16.09 is very close to the square root of 16, so it should be around 4. And 4 plus 9 over 400 will be indeed around 4. Therefore, we can be sure that this estimate is reasonable and a good estimate by Euler's method. So this is an application of Euler's method by calculating square roots.